Hey folks, this is FF Mose coming at you, co-founder at All In. You can find me on Twitter at FFMOZ, or of course follow the company on Twitter at All In, the number 4 NFT. And part of what we're doing, we've got a lot of fantasy leagues going. We've got the podcast rocking. I would encourage you to get on our Discord, and we are really collecting creatives on our Discord, and then in turn educating one another, educating the community, perhaps leveraging each other's communities, even finding jobs through these connections, right? Your network is increasingly important in this space, whether you're trying to catch on via editing videos or teaching people how to do Discord, or you're a moderator, or you're a developer, or you're a fantasy football mind. We want you to get in our pool, even if you don't know where you fit. Even if you don't know what lane you're going to swim in, jump in our pool and let's figure it out together. So part of what we're doing is educating the community on things like NFT development, building communities, rebranding certain terms, taking a product to market, all the tools needed to get you there, video editing, that kind of stuff, but certainly fantasy football. So this is one of the fantasy football videos on our Discord in the education category. And today we're talking implied team totals. And I know a lot of people bandy these terms about, but maybe not really understand them. So on the screen, you should see sort of the quick lowdown equation. How do you figure out an implied team total? Vegas is really good at giving us the over-under. Vegas is really good at giving us the spread, but you got to do a little mental math. So how do you get the implied team total? Well, you take the over-under and you cut it in half. You take the spread and you cut it in half. So with that half over under, for the favorite team, you add half the spread. For the underdog, you subtract half the spread, and that gets you the implied team totals. So let's just say you've got an over under of 50, right? Team A, team B, they're supposed to score 50 points total. Are you going to take the over, take the under? Let's say one of them is better than the other, thus the 10-point spread. So one team is favored by 10 points. How do we do this? Well, you're going to cut the spread in half, and that's 50 divided by 2 is 25. You're going to always cut, or I should say you're going to cut the over-under in half. 50 divided by 2 is 25. And then you're going to cut the spread in half, 5. So again, the numbers that Vegas give us, the over-under and the spread, cut them both in half. Once you do, you get 25 and you get 5. So you're going to take that spread, half of it, the 5, and you're going to add it to the over-under half, 25. If you do that, you're going to get 30, right? And that's the team favorite. Again, half the over-under, half the spread. In this case, you're going to add them because it's the favorite, and that gets you 30. Going back, what about the underdog? You're going to take half the over-under and half the spread, the 25 and 5, but instead of adding it, because it's the underdog, you're going to subtract it. So in this case, subtracting 25, or subtracting what? 5 from 25, you're going to get to 20, and that's the implied team total for the underdog. Vegas is often right there, Vegas, for a reason, and we as fantasy owners want to apply this. So to me, one, I know that the spread, 10 points, for the victor, that's going to be a positive game script. Chances are they are going to be running the ball. I like the running back in those situations. Obviously, vice versa. The underdog, if they're going to be down by 10, they're not favored to win. They're favored to be down by 10 when all is said and done. They're going to have a negative game script, right? They're going to be passing quite a bit. Now, obviously, I want teams scoring at least, 26 points if I can be, but, 24 and up is really where I start. Obviously, the higher the better. I'm looking for at least 26. Some weeks are better than others. You obviously want the higher the points, the better. Now, let's take a look at the free resource that we are showing you here. This one is from Eat, Drink, and Sleep Football. We're going to put the link right here into the video. We're also going to put the link into our Discord where we post this video. This is, again, just one of many. So as I scroll down, they've already done the math for you. Now that you understand it, you're going to be able to figure it out. So, for example, here we have Buffalo Bills. They give you the spread. They give you the over-under, all that good stuff. What are the Buffalo Bills supposed to score? 27. Same deal, 26 and 26 here. What the Lions are expected to score. Cincinnati, 25.5. So again, this gives you a lot of information that I like. Philly Eagles, -6.5, but real high scoring. So I might be looking at the running backs in that situation. We've got +6.5 here. So they are expected to lose. And they are getting 6.5, so they're not going to score a lot, but here it would be the negative game script, right? So I'm using both of these. How many points are they going to score? For obviously, I want the teams that are going to score more points, and then I kind of look at this for the game script, right? Are they going to be running the ball more? And if they're favored by a lot, yeah, chances are they are. And I use these things in my fantasy football decision making. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Check out our other videos in our educational category on our Discord, or check out our link tree to find all of that good stuff. That's /all in for NFT. We'll catch you next time.